Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. They go play action now. May. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Right at the 40. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Here's May. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. they'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Allen off the play fake. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 58 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a turnover on downs.
First down, here's the run with Cook. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll dump this off to Cook. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 32 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Some problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop of the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. To the air, May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Patriots. First down.
To throw, it's May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
They're going to throw. May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They're going on 4th down. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are back within a score.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Point after, right down the middle. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they've got it as we resume action. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The Bills at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Allen. Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Harold Landry. And there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, the return is Jones. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Patriots take over.
17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a...
There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown. Noah Fant, 73 yards. And the Patriots are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 2.
21. Bills 19.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
To throw, it's Allen. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground. And
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
The 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Setting up the screen for Cook. Nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. This taken in at the goal line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 5. Throwing here is May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Patriot first down.
They'll throw with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going up top for Cup. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. But my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Cook following the penalty. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for New England. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
14 more yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where he started it. And got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On play action, Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Allen. Now quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen now on 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Allen. Man, and he hits him in stride. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Completes to Shakir once again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll try to middle with Cook. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain. Second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. May. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Call out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it first and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. From the 21, here's second and 2.
Second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 90 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. Inside give to Davis.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 42 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
They'll come up now on second down. He's back to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. He'll look to throw. May looking to run, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Back to throw. That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Handoff, running left is Davis. Down the left sideline. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
A little decision to be made. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Fant. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's caught. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. May looking to run. And this is caught inside the 5. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
1st and goal, New England.
Crazy.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. On the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt that this crowd has absolutely been rocked by what they just saw. But guess what? There's still 2-point conversion to deal with. Still a little drama left.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? May going to try and throw for it. And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and the 2-point conversion with no time remaining. And we're off to overtime. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. Good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, they have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And the Patriots first down.
To the air, May. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First and 10.
What can Allen do now with his drive? Has his man, it's Shakir. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 93 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Here's a give to Davis. Powers through. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
They'll set up the screen with Davis. And the Bills are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Davis is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.